For the Biennale, I'm showing a piece that's called Aguacero. It's a work which is really important to me and to the part of the research and the evolution of my projects, of my personal projects. And it speaks about people. It speaks about climate. It speaks about how people manage to, I don't know if the word would be survive, but to respond to difficulties. It's about how people address themselves and evolve through architecture, vernacular architecture. I like to call it like the engineering of the necessity, and how people manage to adapt themselves to the different topographic and environments where the communities settle themselves. If we speak about climate crisis, which is a really large word with a lot of different combats, if we can say it, but at least through the research and what I've been working about these past years, which has been all around traditional architecture, I know that one of the most important things is to come back to what we knew and maybe what ancestors knew. Because if we're speaking about ecological, one of the worst things today is the concrete. And I've been looking, and like one very important thing about all of these traditional architectures is that the walls and most of the constructions breathe. So that's really for me, it's a really important starting point to change and look how our habitations are constructed and conceived. What I like about the idea of hope is to see how people manage to help themselves. And when I was doing my research project and when I spent some time in there was this word that came again and again, which I love, which is called minga. And minga means I give you a hand and you lend me another one. So it's the idea of working in community and working in more than one. So I think that if we want hope, we have to start working together. So that's one of the things that I could mainly say about all of this, and how collective conscience trespasses through the others and the people that we encounter. So my work has always been about how finding and creating a bridge between different realities that we can find in different contexts, different time spaces also, but that join us together. So since I left Colombia, I have been realizing and trying to find melting points, not differences, but finding how can we speak with the others, in what we have relationships, and how things happen at the same time in different time spaces. So the idea of foreigners, indeed, yeah, at the end, we all have common things.